Effective communication is the cornerstone of a successful leadership. But with so many different communications channels and styles available, it becomes difficult to communicate effectively. Today in this video, I'll be sharing some proven strategies for effective communication in leadership. My name is Shino Salako, a John C. Maxwell leadership team member, a DIX trainer, and a business coach. And your success is my passion. So let's go right into the video. Effective communication is a critical component of leadership as it helps to build trust, foster collaboration, and resolve conflicts. Here are the reasons why effective communication is important and a vital component of leadership. Number one, building trust. Leaders who communicate clearly and openly, honestly with their team, end up building trust and respect with their team. Their team are able to believe and they are able to also receive feedback from their team. Number two, fostering collaboration. Leaders will listen and communicate clearly with their team, are able to receive feedback, and the team are able to get a sense of togetherness, collaboration, and teamwork. So effective communication helps to build teamwork, more like a sense of shared purpose. Number three, resolving conflicts. Leaders that communicate clearly with their team are able to emphatically resolve conflicts, because there's no way conflict will not come within a team. But a leader that is able to communicate clearly is able to reduce the tension and resolve conflicts emphatically. Number four, providing feedback. Leaders that are able to communicate effectively will be able to give good feedback, constructive feedback to their team, which will end up improving their skills and provide areas of improvement for the team. It is also very important to be aware of body language, as they are clues to nonverbal communications. Now, there are different communication styles, and as a leader, your ability to understand these different communication styles will help you to foster collaboration with your team. Here are some communication styles and how you can adapt your style to them. Assertive. Assertive communicators are direct communicators. In order to be able to communicate with assertive communicators, use the I statement to express your feelings and your thoughts. Number two are the passive communicators. These are individuals that avoid confrontations and conflicts. So in order to communicate with passive communicators, you must create a safe, non-judgmental environment and space so that they can communicate their thoughts and their emotions. Number three are the aggressive communicators. In order to communicate with that aggressive communicators, you must remain calm, because aggressive communicators, they encourage confrontation, they're argumentative and very domineering. So in order to communicate clearly with them, be calm and collected. Stay on point with what you're communicating and stay on the issues at hand. Number four are the emotive communicators. Emotive communicators use a lot of emotions to communicate their thoughts and their thinking. In order to communicate with an emotive communicator, it is important to listen carefully and be emotionally intelligent to understand their thought process. Once you're able to listen carefully, you'll be able to now understand how to communicate clearly with this category of communicators. To communicate with the emotive communicators, you need to be empathetic and listen carefully to understand their perspective and their emotions. But be careful to get caught up in their emotions. Be logical and stay on the issues. Number four are the passive aggressive communicators. On the surface, they look calm, but they express aggressiveness in subtle ways. So in order to be able to communicate with passive-aggressive communicators, you need to create an open space for dialogue and be direct in your communication. Let them understand concisely your thoughts and the actions that will follow. Now, very importantly, active listening is a crucial aspect of effective communication in leadership. And here are some practical tips for active listening. Number one, give full attention. When someone is discussing or communicating with you, do not allow your phones or any form of distraction to get in the way of the communication. Give full attention so that you can listen attentively to every detail that is being communicated to you. Not just details, to every emotion or logic that is being communicated to you. Number two, listen without interrupting. When somebody is communicating to you and they are giving you vital information, just listen and do not interrupt. Listen until the point where you have heard all the information necessary, and then you now get to the point where you can now ask questions. Interrupting them would disrupt their thought process. Number three, repeat what you heard. Is a vital way of active listening. It shows that you are on the same page with the communicator and that you understand exactly what is being said and that you are also in the conversation. Number four, ask clarifying questions. When you're unsure of what is being said, ask questions so that you're sure and you don't get to assume what is being said. Ask questions to clarify what you've heard. That is a way to demonstrate and build active listening skills. Number five, show empathy. When somebody is communicating information, especially personal information to you, be in the moment and also place yourself in their shoes. That's empathy. Your ability to show empathy will help to build trust, foster collaboration, and quickly resolve conflicts. And most importantly, gain the respect of your team. So when somebody is communicating emotional issues to you, say statements like, "Oh, I can imagine." So by practicing active listening, you can improve your communication skills and your leadership skills. Remember that communication is a two-way street. So it is very important to understand that active listening is as important as speaking concisely and clearly. Different communication channels require different approach to communicate clearly. For example, when sending an email, be direct and concise to the point, and then use formal language to communicate your information. When using a phone, find a quiet place to communicate clearly and avoid using filler words like in your communication. And when you have an in-person personal meeting, dress formally and engage in eye contact with the person. This will help in building your skills as an effective communicator, which in the long run will help to build your leadership skill. In conclusion, by honing on your communication skills, you'll be able to build a successful team, build trust, foster collaboration, resolve conflicts, and be an effective leader. So, invest in your communication skills as it is a critical component of your leadership development. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.